7 days. That's how long I have to learn one of the oldest painting traditions in Japan, Sumi-E. And I've never tried it before. It may look simple, black ink, paper and a few brushstrokes, but every line is deliberate, every mark permanent. No pencils, no sketching equals no safety net. So let's see where it takes us. So first things first, if we're going to create some magical Zen Japanese art, we're going to need the right tools to do that. So I got mine from Zen Minded. It was literally called Japanese Art and Calligraphy Set. It was originally £37, but I got mine for £33.30 because it was on offer. So it comes with an ink dish, bamboo and natural hairbrush, black ink and natural Japanese paper. And I've already made a mess on my white desk. I'm selling my house, by the way. This is meant to be a calming experience. Like, I've not even started painting it and I'm already stressed. So for the majority of this video, I'm going to be following a tutorial by Domestika English. And it's basically a really good introduction to Sumi-E for absolute beginners. And she teaches 5 basic techniques. Day 1, we're going to tackle Chokujitsu, Sokuhitsu, and the Warifude technique. I'm kind of obsessed. It seems such a simple technique, but we're already creating like different dimension and different kind of texture. So that's 3 techniques we already know. I feel like a Sumi-E pro already. I don't know about you, it's only day 1. I think I'm just gonna roll with it and try and create different artworks by using those techniques already and see where it goes. What could go wrong? Okay, this could go wrong. This isn't my best work, if I'm honest. Like, what even is this? I'm actually kind of ashamed about it. I mean, at least I made some effort. I got in one of their techniques at least. It's day 2 and I've calmed down since yesterday. I promise, okay? I'm totally zen. Like, Zen wishes it could be as calm as me right now. And today I'm gonna tackle the Sakiguma and Motoguma technique. I just hope there's no more cats in this lesson. I mean, they weren't in the first lesson. I have no one else to blame but myself. So I've been following the tutorial for a little while, and I think it's time to go rogue and try some mountains on my own. I'm not using a tutorial or a reference picture right here. I'm just throwing myself in the deep end. It may not be technically accurate for Sumi-E. Sumi-E is all about simplistic brushstrokes and minimalism. Don't get me wrong, it can be more detailed, but maybe don't follow my example right now because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I still encourage you to just experiment. That's part of the fun for me, doing art, any kind of art. Just trial and error. You can get some really fun results that way. I know what you're thinking, this looks like absolute trash, but I'm weirdly kind of proud of it. I don't know why, I've never tried drawing bamboo before, this is my first time. And I feel like I'm getting into the flow of things, just experimenting, trying out the new brush strokes I've learned. And then I tried koi fish, and now I hate myself. Also, why did I do this many paintings each day? I only intended to do 1 or 2, now I have to keep this up. I need to chill. Am I crazy, or does this actually look kind of good? I think it's the best one I've done so far. And bamboo is super satisfying to paint. If you try this at home though, make sure you have enough kitchen roll because I keep running out. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna give bamboo a few more tries until we get some really good results. Then we'll be able to compare them and see how far I've come just in a couple of days. Okay, I might have just peaked too soon, like, I did not expect to be able to do this. It's so simple, but I think we've definitely got some progress. Like, in what universe did I think the one on the right was ever decent? Like, it looks such a mess. But if you thought that meant I was done with bamboo, well, you're mistaken because I'm going in again. But this time I think I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Like, I don't want to keep copying someone else's tutorial or a reference picture. I think I want to do something a little bit more inspired, should we say? Like something closer to my heart, something that matters or actually means something to me. Drawing all this bamboo is reminding me of all the things I hear online about people in Japan actually graffitiing the bamboo. For example, the Arashiyama bamboo forest in Kyoto, apparently roughly 350 bamboo stalks were found damaged in 2025, and it's not just tourists who do this. Why do people do this? Carving into bamboo like this might seem like a cute idea at the time, but it creates these really ugly scars in the plant that never heal, and then they have to be cut down. It makes me so mad. Just stop it, just get some help, find a better hobby, and get a life. This is a rage painting. So it's a new day, but I don't want my last memory of drawing bamboo to be an angry one, so this is my last attempt. I don't know if I've done bamboo justice, but at the very least, I hope I inspired you to go and see the beautiful bamboo in Japan and to be kind to them. I honestly think it's such a beautiful plant and it needs protecting. Plus, did you know? Bamboo rarely flowers, with some species blooming once every 120 years. How magical is that? And yep, you heard correctly. Bamboo is a plant, not a tree. But we'll get to those soon enough, don't you worry. Okay, something weird you should probably know about me is I have a slight obsession with trees. They're probably one of my favourite things in the entire world. They come in all shapes and sizes, they're absolutely beautiful, resilient, they live for thousands of years. Plus, they help us breathe. I mean, pretty generous of them if you ask me. They're basically the plant's lungs. Okay, I hate this. I love trees. There I am going on about how beautiful they are. This is ugly. It's trash. I wanted to throw it in the bin the entire time I was drawing it. I just couldn't bear to give up on it after bigging up trees to you so much. I'm gonna try again. Okay, I hate this too. Next. Why is it the harder I try, the worse it gets? I literally hate everything about this. Why can't I draw a decent tree? I should have found a tutorial on how to draw trees, like specifically. Like, this is painful. I need help! This isn't working, but I can't stop trying! It's like a train wreck, you can't look away. Okay, I'm losing hope. If you're wondering why this looks half finished, it's because it is. I finally gave up. Okay, I lied. I'm trying again, but this is the last time, I swear. Like, if I continue any longer, I'm gonna pull my own hair out. How many attempts is this? 4? 5? Because it feels like a million. Like, nobody told me drawing a tree would be so damn hard. That's it, this is going in the bin. I never want to draw a tree again. I never even want to look at a tree again. So now I'm looking at all the trees together. Is it just me, or were the first ones not actually that bad? Why did I try so hard? So, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling a little traumatized after drawing trees. So, I'm sorry, I decided to have a free day. And frankly, I choose anime. So, all you Sumi-E purists out there, I'm sorry if this triggers you. Because this is a rage painting. Okay, maybe I got a little carried away. I should be drawing Zen koi fish, not creepy anime characters from Dandadan. But still, I was feeling pretty badass till this happened. If you've never watched Dandadan before, this is basically an illustration of a spirit called Turbo Granny, and she's inspired by a 1990s Japanese urban legend of a ghost woman who can outrun cars in tunnels at 100 kilometers per hour. Now for the boss level. I think I'm going to use colour for the first time, and it's a free day, so no tutorial. I'm going to attempt to paint this insane character from one of my absolute favourite animes. So let's see if any of you anime lovers out there can actually recognise what I'm trying to draw. Do you know what it is yet? I kind of tried to trick you into thinking it was Ryuk from Death Note, but this is the Statue of God from Solo Leveling, which is actually based on a Korean web novel. Can't believe I ruined a plate for this. Okay, I've had my fun. Now let's get back to Sumi-E. I love movies, and because I clearly had so much fun painting trees before, I thought I'd try and recreate this famous tree from Pan's Labyrinth. I'm layering brush strokes using a dry brush technique for the sides, and then I thought the Motoguma technique would work for the tree, so I can achieve a sort of gradient effect because I want there to be some light and shade, even if this painting is all going to be in black ink. This ancient fig tree right here was supposedly designed to resemble the female reproductive system, serving as a symbolic womb, where Ophelia enters and then is reborn, so to speak. What I've noticed so far, learning Japanese ink painting, is less is definitely more. And that's difficult for me. I love minimalism, but when it comes to art or anything creative, I find it hard to stop, to let the brush just flow and like let it happen. I can't help but add more detail and try and keep on trying until I reach something that I think is good enough, where you can look at it and go, yeah, she tried really hard to achieve that. Not everyone could do that, maybe, I don't know. But that's not the point of Sumi-E. The point is to be free from pressure, expectation, perfectionism. So I'm gonna try less and just see what happens. Can you only achieve great results through trying really hard? What happens when you don't try? It's about time for a brief history of Japanese ink painting. Sumi-E is considered one of the most significant and traditional painting forms in Japan. And while Sumi-E developed into a distinct Japanese style, the technique of ink painting originated in China and was brought to Japan by Zen monks. Sumi-E gained prominence in Japan during the 14th century and thrived during the Muromachi period, becoming heavily linked with Zen Buddhism. I needed some inspiration, so I turned to this dark fantasy / sci-fi anime from the 80s. Can anyone guess where this is from? Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and this time if you know the anime, it'll be a little more obvious. Though it is quite an old anime, so I'd be really surprised if you do know it. This painting is inspired by the anime Angel's Egg by Mamoru Oshii, most known for Ghost in the Shell, and artist Yoshitaka Amano, known for Final Fantasy illustrations. Angel's Egg is a renowned surrealist art film famous for its dark, symbolic visuals, and it was released in 1985. I really recommend it if you love things that are more thought-provoking and introspective, and that don't shy away from the harsh realities of the world. It's a little gloomy, but very, very visually stunning. I finally did it. I tried to draw a koi fish, and it probably won't happen again because something about them I just don't find inspiring. I love koi fish, don't get me wrong, but this wasn't fun for me. So I think I'm gonna try and do some abstract art. It's something that I've never ever really done before, but I liked the simplicity of koi, so maybe I can apply that to more abstract art. What I'm trying to do here is just let my paintbrush flow and see where it goes. I have absolutely no idea what I'm trying to draw. Let's just see what comes out of it. And the thing about abstract art is that you create your own meaning. Maybe you can see something in this that I don't. Maybe it reminds you of something. Kinda reminds me of a snake. So, what do you think? I still grapple with the idea of abstract art. If you can't tell what it is it art? If anyone could do it, is it art? But Sumi-E is definitely harder than it looks and requires a lot of technique and requires you to completely let go and be in the moment, which is the hardest thing of all, in my opinion. It's also more stressful than it claims to be. The cleanup process, that is. Don't do this. I kept running out of kitchen roll and had to start using toilet roll. And now if I need the toilet, I'ma have to poop in the woods like a bear. But at least I have all this to show for it. Subscribe to see more videos like this, or Turbo Granny will come after you. And comment below which of these you'd have framed on your bedroom wall. I choose this.